Once you make it to CPO, something fundamental changes. Until then, much of your career is about execution, delivering results, fixing problems, proving that procurement can perform. But as a CPO, performance alone is no longer enough. At that point, you need a vision, not a slogan, not a PowerPoint headline, but a clear shared understanding of what good actually looks like for procurement in your company. Because without that reference point, even very capable procurement organizations tend to drift. They stay busy, they launch initiatives, they report numbers, but they struggle to compound impact over time. When I'm asked what good looks like in procurement, I often use a very simple framework. Not because it's perfect, but because it forces clarity. On the horizontal axis of the framework is the focus of procurement. It ranges from a pure cost reduction focus on the left to a focus on profitable growth on the right. At a first glance, that distinction may sound academic. It isn't. Cost reduction is about paying less for the same thing. Profitable growth is about enabling the business to offer the right products with the right innovation from the right suppliers. That requires different conversations, different timing, and a very different relationship with engineering and the business. On the vertical axis of the framework is the mandate of procurement. It ranges from supporting the corporate strategy at the bottom to shaping the corporate strategy at the top. If you look honestly at many traditional manufacturing companies, automotive included, procurement often sits somewhere on the left-hand side of this framework. Strong on cost, often operationally excellent, but mostly supportive rather than shaping. That's not a criticism, it's a legacy. For decades, innovation followed an inside-out logic. Engineering defined the next product generation. Specifications were frozen. Procurement was asked to find suppliers who could deliver them. That model is increasingly under pressure. Today, a growing share of competitive advantage sits outside the company, with suppliers that bring materials expertise, manufacturing know-how, software, or system-level innovation. If procurement only enters the conversation after decisions are made, much of that potential is simply missed. Now contrast this with companies that operate closer to the top right of the framework. In those organizations, procurement is involved early, when product roadmaps are still fluid and choices still matter. Procurement helps identify which suppliers have meaningful innovation, which ones can scale it, and where partnerships make sense. Engineering doesn't disappear, but it no longer innovates in isolation. This way of working requires alignment at the very top of the company. It requires trust, and it requires a shared understanding of what procurement is there to do. Several years ago, I observed such a transformation at a large industrial company. A senior leader in the company had come across my book, Profit from the Source, and passed it on internally. Not as a mandate, not as a prescription, but as a point of reference. What followed was not blind adoption, but translation. The procurement leadership team used the ideas as a lens to reflect on their own reality. They asked hard questions. Where were they too focused on cost at the expense of long-term value? Where were they supporting decisions rather than shaping them? And what would it take to move step by step toward a different position? They then developed a comprehensive master plan, not to implement a book, but to realign procurement's role with the company's strategic ambitions. Governance was adjusted. Interfaces with engineering were redesigned. Supplier engagement changed. And most importantly, the organization began to operate with a shared understanding of what good looked like and what it didn't. The results didn't come overnight, But over time, the company was able to bring new products to market faster, with a higher degree of supplier contribution and better alignment across functions. Procurement was no longer just executing decisions, it was helping to shape them. I don't tell this story to make a point about a book. I tell it to make a point about vision. A CPO without a clear view of what good looks like will default to activity. A CPO with a clear vision can align the organization, set priorities and make trade-offs that compound over time. So if you are or aspire to be a CPO, ask yourself a simple question. Do you know what good looks like for procurement in your company? Because once you have that answer, structure, KPIs and operating models stop being debates and start becoming tools.